r/confessions underscore NSFW.
Oh dear. Don't be reading
Confess
this.
your darkest
NSFW?
desires. Non-suitable for work.
Oh,
So the tagline for this one is sniffing panties. So my girl has a younger sister. She's 19 right now, and I find
no.
her super attractive.
Nah.
I went into her room to find a dirty clothes basket that
Nah.
needs to be washed, and well,
Why
Curious
are you
George
reading it
over
like
here.
that?
What?
Why are you reading it like that?
Read it like what?
Reading it.
I
He's
went
like,
into her
I
room
went
to
into
find a
her
dirty
dirty
clothes
room to
basket that
find.
needs to be washed, and well, Curious George over here saw a used orange thong she used the day before. I decided to go sniff it, and OMG, it had a nice musty smell to it. I could smell it for days. I feel so bad for doing that, but now that I got a scent of her pussy odour, I want to keep sniffing them. She's tall, petite, body, and a decent little booty.
She's called petite. Oh my god, that's too good.
I'm
That's
engaged, but
fake.
what? So this is the
I'm
tagline
sorry.
for the next one.
That's definitely
I'm
fake.
engaged, but want to be abused by a group.
Also probably fake. But
No,
I
these
bet
are all
this one's
probably
real.
fake, yeah, but they're just funny that
This
people
one's
have
real.
actually thought to type this out.
How's this
I'm
not
straight
suitable
and
for
in a
work? Where's this
relationship,
ever
brackets,
suitable?
engaged. But when I get really horny, all I want is to be fucked, guys, girls, trans. Ideally one of each, just using me for pleasure. I've really met someone before, but got cold feet at the last second. I want to be grabbed off the street and abused in every way possible. I jerked off in my friend's sister's bed.
Oh, is that Cammy Smith?
I think so. Their parents were out and I was at their house alone waiting to pick them up. I got horny, decided to go into her room to jerk off. I laid on her bed and found a dirty pair of panties to jerk off with. It felt so good, I want to do it again so bad.
The end.
What other ones have we got here?
This
is a long one.
No,
I actually fucked my
all
teacher,
time.
brackets, yes, I'm being for real. I don't know what the fuck to do now. I fucked this really hot teacher at my school, and it was so fun. The teacher is involved in sports at the school, so we have become close because we always talk about the team during school. She's about 32-ish years old, and I asked her for a ride home after basketball, and she agreed. As we go to my house, she realises she has to pass her house first, so she stopped to get water. I asked if I could get some too, so we both went in and she said, "Wait on the couch, I'll get water." She didn't have plastic bottles, so it was in a glass. So we stayed inside to drink it, and then she gave me a snack. We were talking about the team, and she asked why my friend wasn't at practice. And I said he was with his girlfriend, and she was like, okay. So she asked me if I had one, and I don't. Let this be known, she is good looking, but never in my mind have I thought about fucking her. We kept talking, and I asked if she had a BF, and she said, I haven't had anything for a while. I'm looking on Tinder though, she said. She then got closer and we started talking about sex until she put her hand on my. This is cap. This is a lie.
This is like.
This is like porno stuff.
Yeah. But it could be legit.
It could be legit, mate.
don't believe
Stranger things have happened.
Stranger Things, yeah.
Until she put her hand on my dick, and you can imagine the rest. It's crazy because since I knew her as a friend, I didn't realise her
friend
tits
is
or
your
ass were
teacher.
that big. And when we were doing doggy, and I was like, holy shit, her ass is big. As I finished on her face, as a joke, I asked, is my mark gonna go up? And she's like, I'll see what I can do. She doesn't teach any of my classes, but I imagine she can change the bad ones in the system. So that's it till now, lol. And yes, this really did happen. The fact, see when you say it really did happen, it makes you think it didn't happen.
Yeah, I know. It's
Drop questions, I guess.
that.
35-year-old male. I fucked an 18-year-old behind my wife's back. I was on holidays in Spain. Oh, I'm going to Spain. With my friends a few years back. And I got flirting with the barmaid. I just messaged him saying, what bar? I didn't think anything of it because she was so much younger and out of my league. That is, until I passed her by on the way out of the toilet and she asked me to walk her home. I told her I was married, but she said she didn't care. So he must have been like, well, fair enough then. I told her that I'd leave with my friends and then come back, which is what I did. So then, after she finished her shift, we walked back to her place, where she shared with other people her age. I walked into a living room of about a dozen teenagers with her, all of them smiling at me and looking at each other. We had a drink with the group, and then she asked me to have a cigarette with her and led me into her room. I had the best sex I've ever had and came a few times. She let me do whatever I wanted. Her body was to die for. After a few hours, she said she needed to go to sleep for work, so I took my cue and headed out. I don't know why I brought a cue with him. A snooker cue.
Q-tip.
I feel guilty about it on the one hand, but on the other, you only live once. Oh dear. My first bisexual experience. My So I went to my local adult theatre last night to just relax and jerk off after a long day. I was
Just
up and-
relax. Who does
It's natural after a hard day. Just relax and jerk off.
go to the
As I
theatre
was
and...
rubbing my cock, I noticed a woman looking my way, so I just smiled and nodded. Next thing I know, she sat next. So I just smiled like you're sitting having a chill with those like that, and you just nod at them. Nothing to see here, nothing odd.
Smiling
Next thing I
nodding.
know, she sat next to me with her husband, and she started to suck my dick. Her husband then asked me if he could. Now, I've always wanted to try it, so I told him he could while his partner kissed me, and I came over both of them.
These are stupid, man. These are
Funny,
so
but-
fucking ridiculous. It's just like
Oh my
someone
God.
basically saying, type as much shite as you possibly can.